Finally got around to staining a lot of my boxes as well as some bottom boards that I made. The bottom boards, this was their second coat. I like to put a bunch on them because those sit out all year long. I'll probably do a second coat on the boxes as well just for longevity. I use this, which is the Prolux 072, the butternut. Used to be Sickens. Came across this when my parents were restaining their log cabin. So I believe it's made for log cabins, or I guess any sort of wood stain, but I've had very good luck. You see some of these boxes over here that are on my little swarm trap, or a way that I can tell if there's a swarm in the area. Some of those are 7, 8 years old. So it lasts really long. I usually do 2 to 3 coats on the boxes that'll be sitting out all year long, winter, all the different seasons. Minimum of 2 for those, and then possibly 3 coats on that. And then for the honey supers, I do just usually 2 coats on them, and they're only out for about 3 months out of the year. All right, I got my smoker lit. I want to check on this hive first. This is a hive that I want to check the honey super. This hive initially, the queen was not doing good. If you go back a few videos, you can see. And I requeened this hive with an Italian queen. And I'm going to check in here. I think that they're probably built up pretty good. We'll check to make sure that she is still laying. Add a honey super if we need to. So let's dive into this hive. In the midst of a large nectar flow, and take a look at that. Good bees on the top cover. All right, I just moved my mic in. It's right by my mouth, so I apologize if you get a kind of a bunch of breathy sounds on there. Really starting to store in there. Let's just double check. I have some rock sand strips in here. A lot of nectar and pollen, a lot of drone population. I'm just double checking some of these down here. That's good. The brood looks good and healthy. This was the, what is it, the 9th frame over. Second frame from the opposite side. Looks like that queen has taken. Just again double check. These are all dry cells down here. If I open one up, you can see there's nothing in there, no eggs. Beautiful. See if we can find the queen on this frame. This is all freshly laid over here. Looks like some of it's hatching out. That's where that strip, the rock sand strip, is. You can see they go right down to the foundation. So I've seen enough. Put our queen excluder back on. I'm looking at the hive that was next to the one that I just checked out, and these ones are starting to look quite beautiful. Starting to cap over, filling it with all the beautiful honey. This hive was an emergency split that I made where I moved a mated queen from a hive that had swarm cells. So I moved them over with 2 or 3 frames of brood and the queen from the hive that had the swarm cells. Now what I want them to do is draw out a bunch of my comb. So I think they're still pretty weak yet. Looks like they've maybe started a little bit. Let's just take a peek quick. Very good population. When you think of it, I just started with just a few frames of brood and an existing queen. I put all drawn frames down here, knowing that that queen was laying, and we'll see how she's doing. Keep an eye out for our queen. Oh, what do we see? Right here, there's the queen. Let's gently put her back. That's what we like to see. This is why I didn't want to lose that queen. Very good pattern. Looks like those open cells are just an area that they put nectar in, so it's good that we have a little bit of room for them. This is why I did not want to lose that queen. Look at that pattern. It looks like a slab of concrete.